Alex Rodriguez jealous of Ben Affleck. How does Jennifer Lopez's ex Alex Rodriguez feel after she ditched him and got married to longtime boyfriend Ben Affleck? And how does JLo feel about her married life after eloping in Las Vegas and then marrying again in Affleck's home state of Georgia? In this video, we take a look at what these two have to say. Drama always follow Alex Rodriguez. Upon leaving the MLB after facing a slew of doping allegations, Rodriguez began a relationship with Jennifer Lopez. Their love story was anything but easy though. Lopez and Rodriguez were together for 4 years and in that time, called off their wedding twice. While they claimed COVID-19 made it impossible, it also didn't help that Rodriguez was rumored to be a serial cheater. The final straw in the relationship seems to have been Rodriguez's alleged affair with Madison LaCroix, a Bravo reality star who claimed he slid into her DMs, but maintained nothing more nefarious ever happened. Either way, Lopez pulled the plug and the pair called it quits in April 2021. Sources told People magazine that while Lopez and Rodriguez were not openly going to discuss any reported infidelity, it didn't matter. According to the insider, the rumor had created bad energy in the relationship, something Lopez wouldn't tolerate, and she was ready to move on. And move on she did. Lopez reconnected with her ex, Ben Affleck, and by July, they had tied the knot. Now, just a few months after the wedding, Rodriguez isn't holding back about JLo's new love. Alex Rodriguez isn't jealous of JLo and Affleck. When it comes to his relationship with Jennifer Lopez, Alex Rodriguez isn't holding grudges. During an October interview with Who's Talking to Chris Wallace, Rodriguez opened up about the breakup and JLo's happy post-breakup life. A-Rod assured the host, "Look, it was a good experience." He refused to address Lopez's relationship with Ben Affleck, but he did sing the praises of the singer and her two children, Em and Maximilian, saying, "I wish her and the children, who are smart and beautiful and wonderful, I wish them the very best." Chris then asked Alex whether he thinks he would make a good husband material himself. Alex answered that yes, he would, admitting that he's learned a lot from his past mistakes. Alex explained, "I think when you look at my life, Chris, I mentioned when I was 15 years old and I think Sports Illustrated called me a top player in the country. And at that time, I was Alex Rodriguez. And then, somewhere along the way, at 24, I get a $250 million contract and probably I lost my way a little bit and I became A-Rod. So in my 20s, early 30s, I was probably not the best." He continued, "I think I'm gonna make a wonderful partner or husband and father post-suspensions because of the lessons learned of my biggest mistakes." Now, according to sources, Alex Rodriguez was shocked when JLo broke it to him that she was leaving him. A source told E! News in May 2021 saying, "A-Rod is shocked that JLo has moved on. He truly thought they would be able to make it work and reconnect. He has been reaching out to JLo trying to meet with her and she has been very short with him." Fans will remember that Rodriguez was openly mopey on Instagram stories after the split, posting emotional videos of photos of himself and JLo. It may have been hard at the time, but the split and Lopez's refusal to reconcile appears to have been for the best. In February, Lopez told People that she'd never been better. As for Rodriguez, he eventually moved on too. The former MLB player briefly dated Catherine Paget, although the pair split in September per Us Weekly. A-Rod dropped the ball. Alex Rodriguez's wandering eyes spelled the end of his dreams of walking down the aisle with Jennifer Lopez. In 2019, Rodriguez took to Instagram to announce he'd put a ring on it along with a pic of the humongous sparkler. He captioned the photo, "She said yes." A source later told People Jennifer is ecstatic and so are their families and friends. Very few people knew Alex planned on proposing. It was very much a surprise for Jennifer. According to Folk, the between 10 and 15 carats ring was worth a whopping $1 to $5 million, and the spouses-to-be was determined to keep the wedding itself every bit as extravagant. Lopez spilled the nuptial tea in a video diary entry she posted during her It's My Party tour. She shared it would be a big fat chapel affair, revealing, "I've never been married in a church before." Lopez explained that despite being wed 3 times previously, she didn't really count the first 2, only her marriage with Mark Anthony. So she was psyched she'd finally found her happy ever after. However, sadly, it wasn't to be. In April 2021, the two released a joint statement announcing they were splitting. People reported that Lopez pulled the trigger after losing trust in Rodriguez. A source revealed JLo was pretty miserable. A-Rod had dropped the ball and become firmly behind in the count. Ben Affleck was patiently waiting in the wings to take his place. Today, JLo and Affleck are heavily married. She eventually got her love and her big fat wedding. The pair married twice, first in Las Vegas and later in a lavish ceremony in Georgia. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed watching this one. Thank you for watching.